Schola recipients, this is the highest award that we give each year. Sarah Charrington. Speak first about Sarah, and before I do that, I'd like to recognize her parents, Stacy and Lynette Charrington, if you would stand, please. Yeah, I wasn't going to make you stand the whole time. Sarah, like all three Pro Deo Schola recipients, is a very dedicated and hardworking individual. She remained busy throughout her 4 years on campus by being involved in marching band, performance band, volleyball, National Honor Society, and even gave it a shot at golf at one point in time, she told me. She arrives early every morning and is always able to greet you with a smile and those around her, and almost immediately gets to work once she gets into the school building. She maintained a high GPA throughout all 4 years, and anything Sarah has dedicated herself to gets done and done well. I know that throughout this whole COVID school year, many students, teachers, parents, administrators hit what we call the proverbial wall. It's always interesting to see how people handle stress, and Sarah's one of those who can take a stressful, intense moment and move right through it and place her emotions to the side while doing that. There came a period of time for all of us this year where the plotters would eventually reach breakthrough moments. That is Sarah. When others might drop out, drop off, or just quit, she keeps plodding away right towards her goals and success. When asked what her favorite memory of these 4 years were, she answered, bus rides. She enjoyed going with the band and volleyball teams to the different places, and it's there that she got to know everyone and just enjoyed that time together. What will she miss the most? I asked next, and she said her band classmates and the whole senior class in general. She said, yeah, sometimes there's cliques that develop, but everybody seems to just really get along well. Her advice to underclassmen would be that through COVID, she learned that not everything's guaranteed to happen the way it always does. And so what she learned from that was that you take and find enjoyment in every single moment along the way. Treasure each minute. That's incredible advice that many of us can take to heart, especially people as old as I am. Sarah Cherry. William Killinger. William brings with him each and every day a great big smile. There it is. And a willingness to just get involved. He began coming to me, I think it was about his sophomore year, with ideas about school pride, wearing athletic coats to school, things like that. And presented a list to me that he wanted to have me implement through student council. Sometimes his ideas got shot down, tabled to another time to be talked about. And out of sheer persistence, William kept coming back and back, and was always willing to adapt, to retool, and to rethink. He's an outside-the-box thinker, yet always grounded in reality. William's knowledge of Lutheran doctrine has always impressed me, but also it's his knowledge of other doctrinal stances of other churches that's amazing. demonstrates really something unique about William, and that's his ability to get to know where others are coming from and their thought processes. And that allows for him then to have conversation and to move forward with anybody with any different belief system. It's a gift many of us don't have, or maybe not so much so in this present era. William was not as grade-driven as much as he was always driven to understand to a deeper level those things he was studying. His ability to do this, grasp and retain information in turn, equaled to great grades. His favorite memory, like Sarah, and bus trips. But with a little different flair, he enjoyed the loading up and breaking down of equipment. He said that caused all of them to bond together. I love a kid who likes hard work. He said riding the bus was fun too. What will he miss? Well, he said teachers that are easy to get close to and know, and he's worried that maybe that won't exist at the next level, but I'm sure he'll find a way to make that exist for him. His advice to the underclassmen would be, don't be afraid to try anything, even if it seems like a stretch for who you are. Don't let fear keep you from taking that leap. Some believe William might be a pastor someday, but between now and whatever it is he chooses to do, I know he will always be sharing God's word with others along that journey. William Killinger. And last but not least, and with a name like Weiser, I suppose you always end up at the end of the class list. So here we are last, but not least. Ethan Weiser. Ethan is steady. He's never loud. Sometimes his presence might go unnoticed, but his efforts and the work that he produces never goes unnoticed. I was speaking with one of his football coaches earlier this year. He mentioned that Ethan was always willing to bring understanding to a situation if others around him found something difficult to grasp. He plays well with others is a comment that you used to find in report cards in elementary school, and this would be very true of Ethan. Simply because he works with everyone to bring about a winning outcome. He's never the guy really out front, but instead the guy who figures out where there is a need and how to fill that need. And when Ethan fills a need, just like he fills holes as a linebacker on a football field, he fills it with everything he's got. He was involved in many different athletic activities, 4 years of football, soccer, tracks, and golf, and National Honor Society. Ethan's favorite memory was senior football night game and the overall winning season that the football team had this year. And in fact, they won district. For 3 years, the team had struggled. And all the hard work that he had put into those 3 years of football paid off this season. The other reason he enjoyed senior night, though, was because it was the first touchdown he ever scored that evening. When Ethan shared that with me, it was with a smile on his face, I think. He had a face mask on. So I pictured there was a smile behind it. I guess, right? What will Ethan miss? Well, all the friends he's made and the teachers that he's learned from over these 4 years, as well as being involved in athletics in general. His advice to others is to participate in as many things as possible and to enjoy your time here, because it goes by really fast. And I can attest to that. This year has flown by, hasn't it? Isn't it interesting in this year of COVID, that when you bring up people like this and ask them and talk about them, you know, what is it that you enjoyed? What is it that you like? What's your advice? Never does anybody give advice like dwell on your mistakes keep worrying because that makes a difference. Live in anger, fear, and regret. Those things never get mentioned. And instead, it's take each moment as a gift that God has given you, as Sarah had pointed out. What great advice it is to find joy in each moment in the little things each and every day. These three embody that completely and why they received this award this evening. Matter of fact, all of our students really do embody that. And that's what makes each and every day
Great day to be alive.